Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views, one that I am so excited about today.
This is going to be a fun one.
It is going to be so fun because you know why?
Because
we have a special guest today.
We have two special guests today.
One on the phone and one in studio. Everybody say hey to Jeremy and Kelly.
Woohoo!
How's it going, guys?
Who's your special guest?
I know, right? I don't know who. Rob. We'll call producer Rob the special guest.
Special guest? I guess I'm a special person.
Yeah. Very special.
All right.
But that's beside the point. But we got our friends in from the Moonshiners and from Copper Bottom Distillery. And Charlene, do you see what's in front of us?
I do, and you know what? If you're listening to the podcast and you're not going down and download or going down to YouTube, right? Downloading on YouTube.
Well, you can check us out on YouTube. They know. Okay. I think we've talked about that before.
All right. So the video cast is up, the video podcast. And on the video cast today, you guys, you get to see the entire line of Jeep Beach Spirits. Jeremy, woohoo!
We finally got them all done.
All 6 spirits are done. Boy, doing 6 was a challenge this year.
It was. It was more of a challenge than it should have been, that's for sure. But we got it. We got them done finally. I don't know, what, 6 months after Jeep Beach?
Hey,
right.
You know what? We're not that far, are we?
No, it's not that
far. May, June, July, August. 4 months.
Yeah.
You know,
it
gives us something to look forward to.
Right.
You couldn't give us all the goodness at one time.
Exactly.
So you had to.
We worked on mountain time.
There you go. See, Tennessee Mountain Time.
Yes.
I love it, Kelly. Well, you know what? Kurt and I just came back from Tennessee Mountain Time, but not in your neck of the woods.
No, we were
We
way
said
away
we were
from
going
you.
to come see you, but you were too far away from us.
Yes, we looked at the mileage and we're like,
this thing is being too far away now.
Well, how about this? It wasn't that you were too far away. I didn't have enough time to get to you. How about that?
Go. That'll work.
Sounds more like it.
So Jeremy, tell us a little bit about what we got sitting here on the table.
I'm so excited for all of this.
Yeah, so during Jeep Beach, we did have the vodka, the silver rum, the single barrel, and then we released the bourbon for the first time. We really wanted to get the coconut and the jamsicle out, but we just, time constraints and all kinds of issues, we couldn't get it quite done in time. But we've got them both now. So we've got 2 new ones that we didn't have during Jeep Beach. We have the coconut rum, which tomorrow is National Rum Day. So
Hello, Friday.
And then we have the new orange jamsicle, which yesterday was creamsicle day. So, I mean,
who knew?
That sounds like celebration this week.
It does sound like a party this week. Kelly, talk to me about the Jeep Beach orange jamsicle, not creamsicle. Jamsicle.
I love it, but I got to tell you something first about the coconut. The coconut is delicious, and it's also National. Kelly said it was chocolate syrup day. So you get a squirt of chocolate syrup on your tongue, and then you pour it your mouth full of coconut rum, and it's delicious. It's better than a Mounds bar.
I was going to say, where were you going there?
I love that you just said it's better than a Mounds bar, because you know what? I love me some coconut. And that was, I begged Jeremy. He was like, we usually don't do flavors.
For a couple of years now, probably.
Yeah. And I'm like, Jeremy, please let's try a coconut rum. And I am here to tell you, I'm not going to advertise for the brands that I used to drink of the coconut rum, but I'm a coconut rum connoisseur. I have tried all of them. Most of them are way too sweet.
Yes.
There are only 2 coconut rums that I will drink. And one of them is now the Jeep Beach coconut rum. And really the only one I'm going to drink, I'm transitioning from the other one. Because y'all, this coconut rum is ridiculous. It's absolutely unbelievably good. And I couldn't agree with you. So Kelly, in honor of Kelly said it's National Chocolate Syrup Day, I'm feeling, we're going to call it the chocolate coconut bomb.
There you go.
I like that.
Well, and we know the true reason that Jeremy made the coconut rum.
Why?
Well, you would leave him alone.
Okay, touche.
2 years
tired.
of.
No, she's still bothering me about something else.
She went. Well, we know there's one more that she
There's
really
one
wants.
more.
And I will say, I'm still trying.
But we don't need a
we're not
tanker
gonna-
load of the other one that I'm
that's
aggravating
the
you
problem.
about.
But so Jeremy, we got some exciting news from you a few weeks ago that I think our listeners will be real excited
Well,
about.
before we talk about that, now that we've talked about coconut rum and we've just come up Charlene and Kelly's, that's what we're going to call it.
Okay.
The Charlene and Kelly Coconut Chocolate Bomb. What do you
There
think,
go. I
Kelly?
love it.
There you go.
I love it.
All right,
love it.
so the Charlene and Kelly Coconut Chocolate Bomb or
Yep.
Chocolate Coconut Bomb. What goes
And
better?
the next time I'm in Daytona, we'll go to Copper Bottom and have a chocolate coconut rum bomb party.
Yes.
Done. Sign me up. I'm there. That's an easy peasy. Now let's talk about the Jamsicle. Number one,
God.
let's give a huge shout out to one of our Navy SEALs who actually named the Jamsicle. Jeremy talked to me about how we named this. This is
did.
a true story, you guys. Honest to God, true story.
Yeah, completely true. So we were, obviously, everybody knows that the Navy SEAls were here for Jeep Beach. And they came
Hey,
in.
wait. Hey, can I interject there
Yes.
just a second on that? You know, not only do those guys go all over the world and protect us and take care of us and do things that we can't imagine that they do, they come back and steal our thunder and name our liquor.
True statement.
Very true. But honestly, though, we were having a hard time coming up with a name because we can't say orange creamsicle because it's
trademarked
and everything else. So we're trying to figure out a good name for it. And the Navy SEALs were here doing a site visit, and they came down to you guys brought them down to the distillery, and good old Colby came in. We had little samples of everything so everybody can try it. And he said, you know what, it's got to be the Jamsicle. And we all looked at each other like, of course it is.
Of
Like,
course. Why
wouldn't it
didn't
be?
we think of that ourselves?
So our good friend Colby, the Navy SEAL, he named it for us, and I got to get him a couple bottles for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So in honor of having the Navy SEALs here with us for the first time ever at Jeep Beach, we named the Moonshine, the new Moonshine, the Jeep Beach Orange Jamsicle, and you guys, Kelly and Jeremy, you knocked this one out of the park. I love a creamsicle.
And this one is strong.
Oh, okay. Talk to us. All right, boys. I know your intentions.
So we kept the proof up on this so you can, it will cause you to undress.
See, I told you I knew your intentions.
So this one's 80 proof. So it's the same strength as the vodka and the silver rum and even the aged rum. So it's the same proof. It's strong, but man, you can't taste it. It doesn't taste that way.
Oh, well, you know
that's
what?
awesome.
Speaking of tasting, I know we're probably not going to have time to do it here on air today, but I can promise you before we leave studio,
it's happening.
there's going to be a little sampling going down.
Charlene, all we got to do is turn the lid.
That's true.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Turn the lid? Oh, yeah.
All we got to do is turn the
Just
lid.
turn the
It's
lid,
in a
yeah.
mason jar.
Oh, that's true too, but it's sealed.
I did have to put a tamper-resistant seal on there.
Well,
you know.
guess
You
what?
know.
It's unsealed now.
Now it's unsealed.
So, yeah,
now
so,
it's
you
unsealed,
know.
you guys.
So we'll
I
have to
can't
open it
wait.
up here
So,
shortly.
and I've already taste tested the coconut rum as well as Kelly. So, y'all, this is some good stuff. This is, don't let it fall from there,
It's not
Kurt.
going to fall anywhere.
This is detrimental to the health and well-being of the orange Jamsicle.
Okay, so now that we have it,
Yes.
and we're going to taste it today. I mean, we've tasted the
So I'm going to jump back to the Moonarita.
Yeah.
Because when you guys produced the Jeep Beach Moonarita, I almost had a heart attack because y'all know how much I love me some margarita. But then when on the same day that we were that it was named that the Jeep Beach Orange Jamsicle was named, we also got to do a taste testing.
wait a minute.
And you had not quite decided what concoction you were going to use yet.
True.
So I am excited, everybody. We get to try the Orange Jamsicle right here on Jeep Beach News and Views. I am about to give you the verdict. And here we go, everybody.
Go easy.
Go easy. Go easy. And 1, 2, 3, cheers. Here is to you, Kelly, and Jeremy, and Colby, the Jeep Beach Orange Jamsicle.
Everybody gotta love it too. You know, the thing about it is,
my God!
And this isn't even on ice. It's not cold.
It's
room
not
temperature.
It's room temperature, not ice.
And this stuff being cold,
you put that on
over
ice.
some like slushy, like the snow cone ice.
Oh, absolutely.
Shut up!
Let me go ahead and tell you.
I feel a snow cone machine coming to Copper Bottom.
You know what would really be good on is ice cream. Throw a little vanilla.
Oh,
like
my
almost
God.
like a little shake.
So
You
it
know what else is-
sounds like you've done that, Jeremy.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that nice warm feeling that it gives you, I got a real strange feeling this would be a good wintertime drink to make you think about summer.
And the Jamsicle and being with everybody here with the Jamly.
That is delicious.
Everybody, the Jamly drinking Jamsicle together. You know what? Here is I can justify just about anything. You want to hear my justification?
Yes, you can.
Go ahead.
One sip in.
It just goes Jeremy good stuff.
hey, let me tell you what this Jamsicle is going to be really good for when people get it home.
Hey.
It's going to be great for cleaning the floors.
Well, I'm thinking.
Because the way you're going to clean the floors is anybody that spills a little of it will start spilling it intentionally so other people will lick the floor.
Yeah, no doubt. It is
Holy
delicious.
moly, that is good. And you guys, it's orange juice. It's liquid. We're having orange juice for breakfast.
I think
Yes,
you're right.
there you go.
There actually is.
Here's orange juice for
There's
breakfast.
actually real orange in there.
And you can smell it. You can taste it.
Oh, it's
and y'all,
delicious.
when I tell you this is ridiculously good, I am so excited. This is ridiculously good.
This is the one I really, really wanted to have for Jeep Beach, but just couldn't make it happen. So I'm really excited we got it now.
Well, and it was hard getting all the right ingredients, right? You guys, I mean, you two have been at this for months and months and months and months.
Yeah.
And just getting the right potion,
It
right?
was a couple things. It was getting the right ingredients, first of all, but also getting the right approvals. Like we have to, when you're doing flavored products, the approval process is a lot longer. So it took a lot longer to get the formulas approved by the feds and then the labels approved by the feds. It just took
Hence
forever.
coconut and orange
That's a
Jamsicle, you
job.
guys.
Isn't that a great job if you were part of the feds that has to approve
A liquor.
So you got to go through these everybody that makes liquor.
And leave it, and leave it to Charlene to request flavors that, of course, were difficult.
No, hey, Rob.
Yeah, Kelly.
Rob, I got to tell you this part of that though. It's like being a gynecologist. It's a fantasy job, but they still bad ones out there.
Okay.
I cannot with you.
All liquor's not good.
Yes,
that is for sure.
So
I cannot with you, Kelly Williamson.
Kelly,
this is why we love you, baby.
Only Kelly can come up with that.
Only Kelly can come up with that analogy for sure.
So now that we have them,
yes, and now that we've talked about the coconut rum and the Jeep Beach Orange Jamsicle, what's the next big piece of news?
The big piece of news now is you can get them online. So
whoop, whoop.
Before it was only at the distillery, only at Jeep Beach, but now if you go to our website, it's just shop.copperbottomspirits.com. There's a Jeep Beach tab on there, and you've got all 6 spirits will be up there.
Beers, spirits.
The Jamsicle may not be up there just yet because we weren't even sure we were going to have it. Like we literally just launched.
So wait, do you have some right now at your store?
Oh yeah, no, it's at the store.
So you can pick it up in person. It just may not be online yet.
You know what's great is that the Jeep Beach News and Views Worldwide headquarters is just around the corner from
over the bridge.
Yeah, Copper Bottom Distillery. So
it's true.
All right, I'll be there this afternoon.
All right. Yeah, so we've got it all at the shop, and actually the first 5 are all up online. The Jamsicle may not be just yet, but it will be in the next day or so. It'll be up there.
The thing about the Jamsicle is it's going to sell out. I mean, as soon as you do a batch, it's going to be gone because it is so good. Everybody's going to love it. And the thing, and I got to give Jeremy a lot of kudos here because we can do things in the backwoods. We can make it at home. We can do all kinds of stuff with Food City ingredients or Publix ingredients. But to get this stuff approved and the complicated recipe that this thing is with all the flavors, to get that approved by TTB and your federal agencies that have to approve not only the liquor and the recipe, but also the label. And getting all that lined up is a pain in the butt. And Jeremy has just been working feverishly on that.
It's true, but at the same time, you're the one who came up with this flavor. You said, we need an orange creamsicle. And I said, that's a brilliant idea. Why wouldn't we do
Florida,
that?
Jeep Beach, brilliant.
Yeah. It was a good collaboration.
Idea. Everything good is Charlene's idea.
That's right.
Not true. So not true. But I'll run with it this morning. Besides, we're having orange juice. So.
We are having orange juice.
It's a breakfast drink.
It's a breakfast. It's what's for breakfast.
You can scramble your eggs and just pour that right over your biscuit instead of using marmalade. It's a lot better than marmalade.
Definitely.
There is no doubt about that.
I love you, Kelly. You're a mess. I couldn't agree with you more. But so if they go to Copper Bottom, the other thing is I know Kyle's updating our website as well on Jeep Beach. So there'll be a link directly to the link to get it on, from Copper Bottom, because Jeep Beach, again, everybody listen, Jeep Beach is not distributing this. Yeah. All right. Everything flows through Copper Bottom.
And it has to.
And it has to. I mean, I'm not a liquor seller, you know? Right. And so you guys have partnered with a company that, it's approved, it's ready, everything is on the up and up, and you guys can now order it online and have it shipped directly to where you are. Is it all 50
it's not all
50 states?
I think it's 43 or 45 states, somewhere in there, but it's most of them. So if you're just right wherever you are, you can get it.
Okay. So that is exciting. And you know what I love about that is I've got some thank you gifts that I need to send out. Guess what I'm sending out?
That's a good one.
Our Jeep Beach spirits, because what a gift to send out.
So again,
I think you owe me a big thank you, like a box or two.
Okay, I can do that for you, Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly, you know that. You know that's the case.
So again, real quick, to get to purchase any of this
online.
Go
to
can you go to Jeep Beach, and that the link we'll have a link to send over to the Copper Bottom.
Yes, you can go to jeepbeach.com, and the link will be on our homepage. It'll go straight over there. You can also go to copperbottom.com.
Copperbottomspirits.com.
Oh, copperbottomspirits.com.
And if you're on any of our social media, our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that, it's the link up there. We put that link up there to get to all of them. So
another question: do you have a?
Kurt's getting a phone call.
You're getting a phone call.
Kelly, are you calling in again?
Just send
it. Push the white button.
The white button in the middle.
The white button.
There you go. The bright white
light.
The bright white light button.
What I was gonna say. Oh, do you have an app? App yet?
We do not have an app.
Okay.
I'm not that smart.
And ours is currently under reconstruction. So the best place to get to this is jeepbeach.com or copperbottomspirits.com. The link will be there to get you directly to the full line, not just the Jeep Beach spirits, but the full line of Copper Bottom spirits.
Correct. Yeah. So
now the only spirits on Copper Bottom, they can't get the Jamsicle and they can't get the bourbon, correct?
No, the bourbon's up.
But I mean, you don't sell that in your regular spirit line, or do you? I don't know what you have.
So there's two different sections. So on there, the first thing that's going to pop up is all of the Copper Bottom normal spirits. When you scroll down, underneath that is another section for Jeep Beach, and all 6 of them will be up there.
Okay, so there you go.
Bourbon, everything's up there.
Okay, so there you go.
Sweet.
And y'all, the bourbon. We've already had. We've had bourbon experts. The Bourbon Society guys came, and you boys. I'm not allowed to drink bourbon, as we all know. Dark liquor. Kelly, can you believe they still don't let me have dark liquor, baby?
Yes, he can.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed it when you drank
Unfortunately, I'm the only one who doesn't enjoy it when she drinks dark liquor.
He's got to go home with me.
Yeah.
But all of these spirits up online, what I was going to say is the Bourbon Society guys loved it. Gave you lots of good kudos, good flavors, all the things that you bourbon drinkers are about.
And I'll tell you, we sold a lot of it, and we still have a lot left. But it's a 6-year-old high rye bourbon, so it's 60% corn, 36 rye, 4% malted barley, 6 years old, 90 proof. It really is delicious. And one of the things I said, look, if we're going to do this, I want to make sure it's something that I want to drink.
Right.
And I do. I drink that one.
That's awesome.
And that's how I felt about the coconut. Well, all of the line, but the coconut rum, like I said, we all know my poisons, and coconut rum is a huge one of my poisons because I drink that honestly now more than tequila, so I don't feel so bad the next day.
Well, I do.
Full transparency, Jeep Beach Nation.
So I've got one.
What's that?
I need a dill pickle vodka.
Oh Lord, sweet
for my
baby
Bloody
Jesus.
Marys.
Okay, well,
Because let me tell you, it's
So that might be easier than the tanker full of what I'm asking you to get.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easier than the tanker you're trying to get. But just throwing that out there, if we could come across
that would
one,
be good for Bloody Marys because everybody likes a good Bloody Mary.
Now
bar.
that's a good point.
Yeah,
and
that's what we use it for. We're
out, and
the
the distillery in Charleston, South Carolina, that we used to get our dill pickle vodka. They're done.
Oh. Yeah,
they're done. So we can't get our favorite.
And there's a couple out there, but they're not.
So there's
nearly
a challenge.
as good.
There's a challenge,
all right.
Jeremy.
I'm just
You
thinking in my head.
accepted.
I'm thinking in my head how we can do this. We can make it happen.
You accepted the coconut challenge.
Sure.
You and Kelly accepted the orange jamsicle challenge, and now we have all of these spirits, you guys. The cool thing is, again, you can get them online. All of that will be in the context, and the link will be on the descriptor of the podcast, as well as on our websites. But the other really amazing thing is a percentage of the proceeds go back to the Jeep Beach charities, and that is huge. This year, you guys, Copper Bottom raised $5,000 for charity just from you guys supporting, number one, Jeep Beach, number two, a local business, family-owned business, and just being Jeep Beach Nation. The one thing, the feedback we got is we want to go back to the colorful labels. Guess what? I've already got the graphic team on it. So we got some good feedback about the labels. We tried something a little bit out of the ordinary, and we all agree, but for the sake of time, we didn't have time to go back and tweak this year. Because we were trying to push labels through approval
They'll be back
process.
for 2025.
But for 2025. So this will be a limited edition collector's run.
Oh, yeah. So every year
because
we're
they
gonna
won't
change
be
them up.
like that again.
Yeah. And I'll tell you that Jamsicle one, that is a beautiful label.
It's
Nobody can complain
unbelievable.
about that one.
Nobody
Here,
you want to
pass
hold
that
it
to
up?
me here. Yeah.
Well, the jam and the bourbon. We have a lot of people who love the bourbon label.
So we're going back and we're going to get some really cool labels done for Day 25. But this will be the 1 year that you get this very distinct, unique looking launch.
And when
so
you put
it's
them
our
all
launch
together
year.
like that, they do match up all together.
Yeah. So
now, will there be any package deals? If somebody comes in and they buy all 6 spirits, is that something that
holiday shopping? I'm feeling it coming on.
No, anytime we do case specials, and that'd be 6 bottles is basically
okay,
the case.
okay,
So,
perfect.
we
So
definitely
people buy.
Yeah, and get your holiday shopping.
Get your
Let's start
holiday
holiday shopping now, right?
That's
I
right.
mean, before we know it, it's going to be on top of
Kurt,
us, which is crazy.
How'd that go again?
Buy.
Bye.
Bye.
He sounded. What's that?
Hey,
Who's saying that?
sounds like-
Bye.
In sync.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Suggestion for you. I got a quick suggestion or idea, possibly. What if you do a special on your scavenger hunt that if they buy all 6 bottles and then hunt Jeremy and myself both down to autograph all of them, they get some kind of special bonus points on their scavenger hunt next year.
Hey,
We can do
I'm
that.
about
Idea.
that. That's a great idea.
Kelly must be single again. I think.
I think that's
Is that
what
right?
it is. Yeah.
Well, the problem is you're gonna have to get through all of Kelly's security now. I mean,
I know.
yeah.
he's getting so darn famous.
He
I mean,
is.
Yeah.
So to wrap this up,
Kelly's awful quiet right now.
Yeah.
he is.
Because he knows it's true. He's like,
he's on Moonshiners. He's on the show a lot this season. I hear tell that there's a surprise coming that I don't know that we can talk about
can't.
quite yet, but there is
Hey, I can.
Yeah.
I can talk about it.
You can?
Yeah, I can get away with talking
That's
about
true.
it.
Nobody else can.
One of our real good friends that is on the show today is going to be a special guest on Master Distiller. Wait a minute. Two of your special guests are going to be on Master Distiller this year.
I love that.
that is
Two
awesome.
of our special guests, Jeep Beach Nation,
That's
if
right.
you are listening, are going to be special guests on Master Distillers right there. What day does that air? Do we know?
we don't know yet. We're
We don't-
waiting.
But I mean, what day of the week does it?
What is it? Typically Tuesday after Moonshine?
Yeah, they've tossed it back and forth on the Discovery Channel, and what they're telling us is it's probably not going to start airing until January again this year, like it did this past year. So January, they'll do, what they're saying is they'll do 2 months so of it, and then they'll have a break and then do another, I think they've got 16 episodes of Moonshiners and maybe a dozen episodes of Master Distiller.
Yeah, I think it was 12 or 14. It was somewhere in there, yeah.
Very cool.
So this could time out to be near Jeep Beach 2025,
could
maybe?
Could be. You never know what's going to happen, but I can promise you, Jeep Beach Nation, we will keep you posted. We will be making the announcements. I'm super stoked, super excited. Cannot thank both of you enough. I know we joke and we laugh and we have a good time, but at the end of the day, it's about serving the mission. And you know what? Let's face it, even though we do not condone you drinking and driving, we're telling you drink responsibly, but remember, you can buy this line of spirits. They all are amazing products, taste so good, and a portion of the proceeds go back to the Jeep Beach charities.
And everybody's taking a little piece of Florida home.
And it's awesome. So we appreciate you guys. We thank y'all so much. And you know what? I hear tell that you're going to come back. I hear tell, that on Friday, you and I not only are doing a live from Copper Bottom Friday morning, but you're also going to come back and join us on the happy hour show Friday night.
Yep, because we got the happy hour. We got a big day on Friday. We've got the it's National Rum Day. So we're So we're doing a big release for the coconut rum and the jamsicle on Friday.
So perfect. You guys if you are in Daytona Beach, if you're in Central Florida, you want to get the full line of Jeep Beach spirits, and you want to celebrate National Rum Day, there is no other place to be except for Copper Bottom Craft Distillery right here in Holly Hill.
So music, food trucks, we got it all that day.
We got it all. Awesome. So we'll tell them more about it tomorrow morning. But you guys, Jeep Beach Nation, we love you. Kelly, we love you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
I love you all.
All right, we'll see you soon, baby. All right.
Okay.
Bye,
guys.
Bye, Jeremy. Thank you.
Cheers.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.